say that respectfully. No, it's a train through me. My goddamn content ain't for everybody, and that's okay. No, for real. You bringing your fucking blood pressure and watch me disturb your own fucking peace. No, it's a train of thought for me. No, for real, for real. I truly hope that you find peace within, regardless to what your circumstances is when it comes to your mental health. You say I'm slow, stupid, and retarded, because hold on one second. Why the fuck you keep watching me disturb your own fucking peace? I can't stand that BITC. Oh! Really? Oh, that sounds real personal. No, it's really the train of thought for me. I really hope that you take the same energy that you're projecting on me and pour it into yourself and actually acknowledge your worth and acknowledge that. Hold on one second. How you fucking disturb your own peace? The doctor still didn't find out a cure for you yet. And I truly hope that, they continue to be patient with this process and whatever it can be to make sure that you're mentally okay and that, better days ahead for you. But just make sure you control and stabilize your blood pressure. Don't bring it up too much watching me, all right? Oh, you find peace in your lane, but not over here. Have a good day, neighbor. No, it's the train of thought for me. My content is not for everyone. It's not. And that's okay. I am Naya, genuine love, respect, and I truly appreciate time to the genuine ones with no malicious intentions, and I say that respectfully. I truly hope all is well on your end, and I truly hope that you continue to find peace within, regardless to who gave up on you or overlooked you during your journey. You matter and you are worthy. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions, and I say that respectfully. Listen, neighbor. Do me a favor. My content is not for everyone. I may not be funny to you, but I damn sure funny my goddamn self. That's all that matters at the end of the day. And if you're not for me, that's okay. It's a train throw for me. Entertainment purposes only, and I say that respectfully. It's a train of thought for me. It was minding your business within minding your business. When you're a content creator or someone that just likes to, post on the internet, on social medias or whatever the case may be. I never understood this mental health problem. No, for real. It needs to be raised up a little bit in the atmosphere. No, for real. What's wrong with society? You fucking one-sided motherfuckers? No, it's the train of thought for me. What's the point of following somebody that you don't like? I'll wait. No, it's a train thought for me. Sometimes you just won't get a fucking answer back at all. No, for real, for real. I'll buy a vowel for $100, Miss T. No, it's a train thought for me. Yo, because then they timing, hello, is truly showing the fuck up for you. For me. Missy loves motherfucking coming. But bitch, it was truly one-sided when it came to your motherfucking intentions at the end of the day. No, think about the math. I can't stand this person. I don't like this person. I don't like the fact that they love themselves. I don't like the fact that they very mad at somebody when they're not trying to catch a case. They just being their authentic fucking self. No, it's a train of thought for me. What the fuck is wrong with people? No, for real. I never understood this shit. You got too much time in your fucking day. And then you fucking sit there with a group of fucking people. Y'all on the phone in different boroughs and fucking different counties and shit. Y'all saw what they had on a day? Did you see what the fuck they just said? Yeah, bitch, I heard it too. It's a train over me. And I was being my authentic self. Fuck, I'm bothering you for, bitch. Why you watch me? No, it be the fake love too. These motherfuckers be sit behind fake accounts or let alone they had the balls to sit behind their own account and be like, I'm going to gang stalk you today. Matter of fact, I'm going to point a picture that you sweat me within sweating me. I never understood this weird shit. What's the fucking point of following somebody if you're not going to engage? And then as soon as someone engage, they the problem. What the fuck? Something really fucking wrong with you. I'm gonna fuck what your tax bracket is, bitch. So I'm fucking mentally fucking disturbed with your dumb ass. No, for real, bro. I never understood this shit. It should be no reason why, at your big ass grown age, acting your shoe size like a fucking child, why your brain cells not working still. It's one thing when you outgrow a mindset of being immature, but then you're walking around like you're mature. But then you got a personal problem against someone that is in their own lane and they're not doing anybody wrong. So you got to find something to dislike about them, or you got to sit there and take notes and want to be somebody that you're not. I never understood this weird shit. A motherfucker will watch you and watch you compete with you being you. What the fuck? You weird bitch. It's only that one person. Hello. No, for real. I never understood the math at the end of the day because it's not adding up. But then you say somebody's slow, stupid, and retarded. They really need to do a study for this shit. No, for real. I would be the first one to sign up for this shit too because I would be the normal person. Yeah. I want to sign up to be the normal person. And I want someone else to sign up to be the dummy. No, because it's a straight throw for me. You know the one that follows everybody around that don't like somebody? And that's the one that got everybody phoning them in different area codes and or they ready to blackmail somebody. It's like about their mental health on their pockets or their eyesight. You got too much motherfucking time in your day to be observing someone else's life. But then you sit there and say that the innocent person is slow, stupid, and retarded. And the innocent person didn't have to do anything to you. I say this respectfully. I only want genuine people following me. And I say that respectfully. Like, all that evil eye, that spoken shit, like, you could save it for your mother. And I say that respectfully. Because that return back to sender, that shit actually fucking works. You think I don't know who you are? It'd be the train of thought for me. Like, you be playing in your own face. Making yourself so bent out of shape. I know how to be authentic, actually correct. Something that you couldn't do was investing your time and day. Understand your own authenticity. You trying to project the case on an innocent person who truly had potential. Made you look, it's a train of thought for me. You forgot to elevate. No, it's the train of thought for me. What the fuck is wrong with people? I say this respectfully. If you are karmic and you're not for me, do me a favor, do not leave any messages over here. There's no need for it. I want the genuine ones to show up. And I say that respectfully, because that's who I only want to engage with. You can save your likes and your views. And I say that respectfully. Because God sees everything, and I don't worship the devil. That you sit there and say, I'm slow, stupid, and retarded. I don't know what's going on. Are you serious? It's the train of thought for me. And another thing. I always hear people saying, never allow someone to trick you out of your spot. When God gives you sight and day, and God gives you the mobility to see another day, and God gives you the strength to see another day, and God is guiding you and protecting you from the devil, let alone the enemy, can't nobody take your position. Can't nobody dim your light. The only person that can stop creating, and I don't mean no disrespect, is you, because you don't want to show up for you. Can't nobody take your spot. You know why? Because you can only fulfill your own shoes. And nobody can do what you do better than you. So never allow someone to try to manipulate you and make you feel like you gotta live in fear or you don't fit in somewhere. Everybody's not for you. It's called maturing. Action spoke louder than words. Be truly held to acknowledge yourself, to understand the pain that it was dulled in you that day. You wasn't looking at your neighbor like competition. You was never competing. When someone was truly miserable, they forgot to love themselves, to better themselves than the came to their attention span. Never allow someone to make you feel like you don't have potential because they don't see your vision. Because when the right people walk into your life, they're far from the haters. They actually respect you. Good day, bad day, and misunderstanding day. And I say that respectfully. Always original, never a hater. The energy is different. When God shows up, they will never understand. Go God, you got your back. Hold on 1 second. God by your side, they will never understand time and day. You actually went within to understand your mental health. Wasn't trying to make yourself bent out of shit to catch your case. They was projected, spoken in a toxic way. Energy harvest was an epic failure. They only realized that, hold on 1 second, God restored you for all the right reasons. Understand your potential. The spell work was real. Only realized the hold on 1 second, this whole entire time you was keeping it real. You wasn't a snitch. You were speaking up for yourself. Understand your destiny. They would never understand God's vision when it came to God showing you your faith that day. And it wasn't a mistake, regardless who gave up on you, overlooked you during your journey. Always be yourself. And I say that respectfully. They say don't let somebody trick you out your spot. When God allows you to create, to go within, can't nobody trick you out your spot. Only the devil will be sit in the corner. Only the enemy will sit in the corner and try to suck at your mental health, your free will, your eyesight, or your pockets. But when God shows you who your enemy is, and when God shows you the devil for who they truly are, they will never understand the confidence. When God said it's your time to go, it's your time to go. But the enemy will have so much jealousy and envy. They will want to try to say that you're free when it comes to your mental health, blowing your pockets and your eyesight, trying to ruin your reputation with lies. And that black man was real only because you was truly keeping it real. Being your authentic self, that's something they couldn't relate to, was truly gone with them. It was truly an excuse to them. Because they understand how nothing was truly handed to you. How you bounced back from that spell work that was supposed to make you mentally unstable. The disrespect was loud. They were supposed to see you frown. but God truly allows you to smile. Never allow someone to project fear in you, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day, and I say that respectfully. You know, when the right people walk into your life, they are far from haters. Far from haters. They just want to better themselves when it comes to better days ahead. Understanding that, hold on 1 second, I can actually relax and truly go within, understand my mental health. Being patient with time and day. God allow me to see peace within, that I am worthy. Understand what I overcame. Being patient with time and day, healing trauma and pain. It wasn't a game. It wasn't. God allowed you to acknowledge the balance that was endowed within you to love yourself another day. Even when you didn't know how to love yourself, God showed you the potential to choose you, not to overlook you. But God was going to allow you to better yourself. My content is not for everyone. I do not worship the devil good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. Jealousy, hate, and envy is real. You could be in your own lane and someone to be so threatened because of the fact that you may be more gifted than them. You may be more authentic than them. You're far from fake. You have beautiful features. It wasn't a mistake. God created you differently. They will never understand how you stand before yourself today when you wasn't trying to catch a case. It didn't matter the tax bracket. You could be on an empty stomach. You could be on a budget. And folks will have so much hate and jealousy and envy within them. All because of the fact that they don't want you to elevate because you truly got potential. Regardless of what you're going through at the moment. How they got to play with spoken and toxic way to do you wrong. When God uplifting you, showing you that you wasn't wrong. God showed you balance when it came to common sense. You was truly the blessing, not to overlook you. Who would have known that you was truly the gift of yourself, overcoming that depression? Understanding that last testimony wasn't a mistake. You almost gave up on yourself. Hold on 1 second. God recognized you today. It's a train of thought for me. When you believe the God within you and God is truly by your side, they will never understand it was never competition because you was never competing. When you was never part of the Olympics, that energy is different. Misunderstood and loved by you, far from a hater, what about you? Misunderstood and judged by you, far from a hater, what about you? No, it's a train of thought for me. Get your shit together, neighbor. Someone is trying to become their best self, visiting themselves, doesn't matter what they're doing right now. And they don't have ill intentions. They're not running from their past. That energy is different. It's sad and disturbing to see how someone will have so much jealousy and hate and envy and animosity within them that it has to take a whole group of people to go up against one person. You have to project spirit in a toxic way towards one person because you don't want someone to see somebody's light. So you would shadow ban them, pay this person, pay that person to dim somebody's light when it comes to blackmailing. So certain folks will look at an innocent person in a different light. But when a person can actually think for themselves, they can realize that, hold on 1 second, this person actually got something going on. And they actually truly gifted, hold on 1 second, they actually truly are loved by all the right people. And the mindset that you was operating out of, the hate and jealousy and envy, your mask fell off when it came to lack of common sense. Because this person never switched up when it came to hold on 1 second. They was actually being genuine, having a heart, and actually know how to respect their neighbor, regardless if they knew them or not. I don't mean no disrespect in no shape or form. My content is not for everybody. I do not energy harvest people's energy, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. I do not destiny swipe with people, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day, and I don't need to. It's not a crime to be authentic. I don't worship the devil good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. I don't hack people's devices. And I don't run from my past. And I say that respectfully. I understood why God closed certain doors in my life, understanding my reality. Everybody wasn't supposed to sit at my table, regardless if I respected my neighbor or not. Didn't have to have ill intentions. Never looked at my neighbor like competition. When I was trying to choose myself, to better myself when it comes to my mental health, when you said I was nobody. Always be yourself. I say this respectfully. In life, if someone truly wants to work with you, they will approach you. If someone truly respects you, they will show up for you. If someone is going to show you love and it's not one-sided at the end of the day, or even if it is one-sided, as long as you know that you tried A for effort and you dismissed yourself and you didn't have to cause chaos and confusion, disturb nobody's peace because they was trying to blackmail you, God saw everything. Because this is what people do. Just like on the internet. How you could be following somebody and they follow you back. You're showing them love or whatever the case may be, saying, yo, I'm stopping by to show respect or whatever the case may be. They would sit there and use that engagement as blackmail. They would sit there and use that engagement as disrespect to say that you're mentally ill, how you sweating them or whatever the case may be. But they quit to big you up. Hold on one second, yo, you actually showing up. Only to make you frown, not to see you smile. But God was truly shining a light on you, showing that you were still worthy. And someone was just looking at you like competition because they was truly a hater. The disrespect was loud when you wasn't trying to wild out or let alone catch a case. When someone was trying to project spell work on you in a toxic way to make you bent out of shape. How this type of stuff actually happens. And people pick and choose who they want to bully with malicious intentions. You know, we all don't operate the same when it comes to respecting our neighbor. It's innocent people, regardless of what we go through. We don't sit there and think about, hey, I'm going to do spell work on my neighbor. I'm going to energy harvest off my neighbor's energy. I'm going to try to destiny swipe with my neighbor. I want to be like somebody I'm not. People don't think like that. People don't sit behind fake pages and take notes about somebody. It's people that don't do that. Because they know how to be their authentic self. They just actually know how to show up and respect somebody. They don't have to gather up people from different communities to gang stalk nobody. We all don't operate the same when it comes to that mental state. And I say that respectfully. Always be yourself and never allow someone to make you feel like you got to live in fear because they try to blackmail you. It's like at your free will, your pockets, and your eyes, because they got bad intentions, but God was truly keeping the real. Because God was truly elevating you for all the right reasons. It wasn't a rejection, it was truly a protection, showing you that, hold on one second, you could truly heal. Whatever storm that comes your way, I got your back. That was God was saying that. At the end of the day, they would never understand why you stand before yourself today when they said that you was mentally ill. My content is not for everybody. Healing childhood trauma, healing trauma that went into your adulthood as well, it's not easy. And it's not a competition or a race. And I say that respectfully because everybody's walk of life ain't the same. I do not wish the devil good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. And it's sad and disturbing to see how certain individuals will assume that you're talking about them. But if the mask fell off, I guess it's so. Because it's a train of thought for me. How you don't have to put a name to somebody at the end of the day for them to feel that you directing something towards them. It's the train of thought for me. My content is not for everyone. And when someone shows you that they're not for you at the end of the day, life goes on. It's okay. I didn't have to do you wrong. I ain't have to disrespect you, sneak diss you. I ain't have to play you close. Hold on one second. It be the train of thought for me, but you said I'm mentally ill. I'm stupid, slow, and retarded. But you was never keeping it real. How this type of stuff actually happens. How an individual will sit there and play you close, act like they know you, act like they're so invested into you, act like they acknowledge your work, act like they respect you, but this whole entire time, they don't want you to elevate. They would sit there within groups of people. It just goes to show you, hold on one second, your lack of your self-esteem issues, the confidence that you didn't have within you. But it was so admired by somebody who was truly gifted, let them know how to love themselves, to better themselves. You were so inspired at the moment, but hold on one second. It's turned into jealousy and envy and hate whatever quick in a split of a second. How this type of stuff happens. Because someone can be invested into you for the moment and be like, dang, you actually inspire me. But then it turns into hate, jealousy, and envy. Now folks want to put their hands on you. Now they want to disrespect you. Now they got ill intentions to project the spell work in a toxic way. Now they're gathering up folks from different area codes. Just like at your mental health, hold on one second. Or because you was truly healing. And you two different souls. My content is not for everybody. I'm lying to them respect. Today is currently May 1st, 2025. Peace and respect, some respect to neighbor. Stop the violence. She might wear the door and damn your light. Go you neighbor, damn your light. Having confidence, it's not a crime. It never allows someone with lack of self-esteem or confidence issues try to make you feel like you're wrong for choosing you. When you wasn't trying to catch a case, that's what they was projecting on you. They wanted you to get locked up, put you in this sight bowl. The blackmailing was real, but they forgot to keep it real. They had ill intentions because they had jealousy and hate and envy within them. Misery loves company. They tried to disturb your peace, but God was sleep protecting your mental health. They would never understand you and have to sneak revenge when they play what's broken in a toxic way to see you down. But God elevated you. Have a safe year. day, evening, week, you matter and you are worthy. My content is not for everybody. It's no need for you to sit over here or any other platforms. I only have one TikTok, only have one YouTube, one Instagram, and one Facebook. It's no reason to engage with me if it's fake. And I say that respectfully. It's no need to. For real, for real. And then you're plotting against to hurt somebody. Then you sit there and plot to have malicious intentions behind fake pages. But you know, God sees everything. And one thing I don't worship is the devil, and I don't run from my past. Always be yourself and don't give up on yourself because someone tries to project fear on you. They can't take your anointings. It was truly a blessing. They would never understand your vision. The creativity that God endowed within you. Something that certain folks couldn't keep up when they try to act like you. Is a vision that, hold on one second. You guys, baby, for all the right reasons. Don't dim your light because they want to see you frown. They don't want you to elevate faster than them. When God truly allows you to create your own lane, they will never understand. You ain't have to project pain. Respect was a two-way street. Folks got too comfortable. The disrespect was real, but you had to fall back for the right reason. Understand you wasn't trying to lose out on yourself, the opportunity of loving yourself. You knew how to respect your neighbor regardless if you knew them or not. The energy is different. They would never understand. I was never competing. Always be yourself. I'm not here to your love respect. My content is not for everyone. It's not. Always be yourself. They said that you don't got potential, but God sent all the right people into your life and showed you that you did have potential. Showed you was worthy regardless of who gave up on you, overlooked you during your journey, made you feel like you wasn't worthy. You matter and you are worthy and you are loved by all the right people. Every community is truly not for you. Because the right community is not going to project spell work on you. The right community is not going to energy harvest off your energy. The right community is not going to drive the destiny swipe with you. The right community actually is going to acknowledge and respect you. They ain't going to gang stalk you. The energy is different. We all have the same when it comes to elevation. They ain't going to sit here and blackmail you. They're not. And especially when you're the type of person that knows how to take accountability for your actions. The energy is different. We are all not the same. But there are still souls out here, and there's still individuals out here that actually have a heart, that actually wants their neighbor to elevate, that actually wants their neighbor to be great. We all don't operate the same, and that's okay. My content is not for everyone. I got it, guys. It's ain't not for me. Love yourself to better yourself now. But damn, you're like, oh, you never competing. Lesson. Always be yourself. Having self-love for yourself, it's not a crime. So never allow someone to make you feel like you have to dim your light because you choose you. I'm not your genuine love respect. And when it comes to my creativity, nobody ever helped me besides my heavenly mother, my heavenly father. And I say that respectfully. And I worship the devil. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. I don't energy harvest people's energy. I don't destiny swipe at nobody. I do not project spoken and toxic way towards anybody. And I say that respectfully. And I damn sure don't gang stalk folks. All along, hack people devices. My content is not for everyone. And I say I do not play with spoken and toxic way, and I really mean that. Neighbor, you're asking for guidance. You're hurting yourself with words. You're going left when you need to be going right. Someone was sent into your life not to mislead you with pain. Understanding that, hold on one second. You're being recognized for who you truly was. Understanding growth and maturing. Certain folks will never understand elevation. When the right person walked into your life, they wasn't trying to mislead you. It don't hurt you. When it comes to another day, always be yourself. I'm not your genuine love respect. And it's okay if you don't like my creativity. I am not for you. It's no reason for you to sit over here as long as you are. And I say that respectfully. If I don't like someone's creativity, if I'm not interested in something, I'm blocking you. I'm not engaging, nothing. Like, it's no point. And I say that respectfully. And it's so crazy how when someone truly has potential, it's certain individuals that would use certain conversations or use certain sayings to blackmail an innocent person as if they talked to an innocent person that day, just to use it so someone won't see somebody in the light that they truly are. A genuine, caring, and respectful person. Someone didn't have to have ill intentions towards you, But it was folks in the background that tried to make you feel like, hold on 1 second, someone was going against you. And that was never the case because the innocent person wasn't trying to catch your case. Didn't even have to know your neighbor. But this type of stuff actually happens. I'm Nia G on Love Respect. Misunderstood and loved by you, far from a hater, what about you? Misunderstood and judged by you, far from a hater, what about you? Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. Peace and respect, so respect your neighbor, stop the violence. Humanity, whether don't damn your light, go you, neighbor, don't damn your light, stop the violence. Stay out of trouble, protect your energy, and protect you and your family. Have a safe weekend ahead of you. You matter and you are worthy. Thank you for your time. I'm Nia G on Love Respect, and I do not work with anybody. And I say that respectfully. Today is May 1st, 2025. It is currently 5:27 p.m. I do not work with anybody, and I never did. And I say that respectfully. Never worked with nobody. No, it's a train of thought for me. What's wrong with these people? The jealousy and envy was real. All because I was really being authentic. Something they couldn't do. Let's create. You know, people be so jealous because you know how to create, and you do it by yourself. I could never sit here, regardless of what I'm going through, even on an empty stomach, and have a mindset of having jealousy and envy and hate towards another person that has food on their table. I can't, because I know how it feels not to have food on the table. I know how it feels to go to the refrigerator and there's nothing in there. I was never given a silver spoon. Never. So when I stand before myself today, it's what God endowed in me. That survival was truly real. But hold on 1 second. I ain't have to psych my neighbor out their free will. We all not the same. One thing I don't do is run from my past. I know how to take accountability for my actions. The energy is different. I wasn't doing it for likes, if it's a little clout chasing. We all not the same. And damn sure, I ain't had to play with spoken in a toxic way, even when I was on an empty stomach. I ain't have to hack nobody's devices. I ain't have to energy harvest off nobody's energy. I ain't have the destiny swipe of nobody. All I had to do was go to God and pray. And God allowed me to see. I got your back. Don't give up on you. Always be yourself. When it comes to my creativity, I never gave nobody permission to use it, and I say that respectfully. So anybody got any blackmail going on when it comes to my name, Nia G on Love Respect, or my name, period, and I had no saying into it, God saw what you was doing. And I say that respectfully. When it comes to my creativity or ideas that I come up with, I think for myself. So anybody that ever used my ideas for their self, God saw everything, and I don't worship the devil. The same person that says they don't believe in God. But God works in mysterious ways. When you had to play with spoken in a toxic way, you don't understand how I'm standing before myself today. I wasn't supposed to be mentally stable that you said. Hold on 1 second. I was incoherent. I was slow, stupid, and retarded. I was mentally ill. But it took a group of people to go up against one person to play with spoken in a toxic way. It goes to show you who's truly mentally ill. I gotta go. Have a good day. Nia G with Love Respect. Today is currently May 1st, 2025. Stop the violence.